Hey,
Hey.
episode 2. Season 2.
Season 2, episode 2. 2 girls.
Yeah.
Welcome to Everybody's Crazy, guys. So happy to have you here. I think you should know the rodeo at this point. So should we just jump in?
Let's go for it.
Everybody's crazy. Yo, everybody's crazy. Yo, everybody's crazy.
Okay. First caller. What's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi, my name is Aaliyah, and I'm calling from Tampa. My crazy is that I often forgive people before I'm ready to forgive them.
Okay. We were talking about forgiveness.
It's in those moments like when someone hurts you or like disrespects you. I think you're so full of emotion that like you don't really have time to fully grasp the fullness of what they did to you. And so like only when your mind is like fully clear and you're mature, whether it's because you did like self work to heal yourself or you've just grown over time as an individual, I think that like it's only then that you really understand how the intention behind someone's actions towards you. And like the worst part about it is like I can't unforgive this person, especially if I gave them forgiveness. And I already forgave them. And I don't know why that's like been something that's been on my mind heavy the last few weeks. Because you know it's important to forgive not just for the other person but for yourself so you can fully heal and move on. And I'm trying to balance like forgiveness and grace, but still having boundaries with someone that's like a serial people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
But it's draining me, honestly. Like just thinking about it, like why did I forgive that person when I really didn't forgive them?
Yeah, we talked about it in the first season of everything. I love how you finish my words. In the first season of everything around forgiveness, and I feel like we have constantly been saying we wanted to come back to the topic because I feel like forgiveness is super hard, and I don't know if when you're actually like hurt to your core, can you truly forgive somebody?
Mm-hmm.
And I think you sound like you forgive when you don't really forgive. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so because it's just like you kind of want to get it out of the way. Like you're already disappointed, and so
No.
After disappointment.
No, I feel like especially, and is this mostly with men or is it men and friends? Is it all people?
Specifically with men. But I find it happens like in friendships or just like in familiar relationships, like with family, like from time to time.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I feel like forgiveness. I mean, honestly, Aaliyah, to be honest, I haven't even mastered forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
I have not, but I do think that one thing that's really important is you don't have to feel like there's a timetable on your forgiveness. Like if you don't forgive the person for whatever the thing is, like you don't have to say it like at all. If you don't feel it, you don't have to say it. And then it starts to make you question like, well, why did I say that if I didn't really mean it? You know what I'm saying? So I think you keep that. That's a really powerful thing. And I think you keep it to yourself until you actually feel that way.
If you ever get that way. Forgive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if it's somebody you are very close with?
I would say like me struggling with forgiveness recently was because of an end of a relationship. And I think that I just, like I said earlier, like when you are going through the hurt, you don't fully understand until you're mature, like how many times you allow something to happen or how you allow this person to kind of like completely have power over so many different situations more than one. And so like over time, you just sort of like question like, why did I even give this person the space to disrespect me or the space to treat me? And it's like, I can't even go back and tell this person that I don't forgive them and that I'm not okay.
But what the person did to you is not on you.
Right.
Like you shouldn't feel like, you know, like that's not on you. That has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with you being in a proper space and being ready to forgive. And I don't think always you have to, especially if it's not a relationship that you're currently in. Like, I feel like even in that instance, forgiveness is a buildup. Like, just because I'm ready for things to, go back to normal per se, doesn't mean I have to forgive you for the thing that you did that hurt me. Give me some time. Give me some grace.
Yeah. I don't know that things ever go back to normal. That's the thing for me that's hard. Like, it becomes a new normal, but like, are you okay with that normal? Because you don't feel the same. Right. Like, somebody said to me, like, when someone hurts you, it hardens who you are. So the softest version that they got to see of you, they probably will never see again. And sometimes people don't like the more hardened version because it allows them to see a side of you that they don't love. And I'm like, but you made the choice, so you had to see this. So like, this is my protection mechanism.
This is the armor.
Right, the armor version of me. And it takes a second to get back to the soft version of you because the soft version was so pure. Like, that's the purest version of you when you enter a relationship and you're learning someone. Not for everybody, because some people enter a relationship with cold-blooded liars, but that's neither here nor there. So, but again, I think just like understanding that. But I think, again, have some grace with yourself. Don't forgive too fast. And I don't think many people have mastered forgiveness.
No.
I know I haven't. I'm still learning.
Working on
I
it.
definitely haven't.
We're working on it. So join the club, Aaliyah. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for calling in.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you for even answering my call. You guys have a great
For
day.
sure.
Bye.
You too. Good night.
Bye. The dreaded forgiveness.
Forgiveness. The people need to understand it. This is one topic I wish we had a
expert.
No, a crowd of people.
Do you forget?
A
survey?
An audience.
Oh. You want to take it to our little baby audience?
Oh, we love the baby audience.
Not they over here arguing about who's going.
Our baby audience. Yeah, I mean, have you guys mastered forgiveness, you two?
No, I don't think I mastered forgiveness. I think it's something in the works, but it takes time. Because, everybody's definition of forgiveness is different.
Shall I read the actual definition again? While you talking, I'm going to draw it up again so we can have that as a reference point.
Yeah, and depending on what happened in the situation, it might take you time.
How about you? In the plaid. Lady in the plaid. I won't call out names this time.
This is my Little Woman outfit.
Okay.
I would say time. Yeah. I don't think I've mastered forgiveness, but I think I have learned that forgiveness is for me. I don't really care in the end if I feel hurt. I mean, I think that I always wish them the best. But again, it's for me. I need to give them that forgiveness so I can feel better about moving forward and leaving that, I think, in the past. But I think Savannah said before, it's like you still don't forget. But you have to kind of give them that and give yourself that, more importantly.
And what's the top?
So, again, the meaning of forgiveness is the action or process of forgiving or being forgiven.
Going back to what I said before, my issue is not really the forgiveness. It's like, why the fuck you do that? Why the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. Damn, my G.
Yeah.
You knew that wasn't right.
Yeah.
Why do people do dumb shit? Let's start there. People be doing the dumbest shit. That's just not good. Yeah. Like, it really pisses me off. That's what makes me upset.
Yeah.
Like, I move with integrity. Like, why do you have to do dumb shit? I'd rather you just keep it 100 with me. Like, I'm about to do this. I'd rather somebody call me and give me a heads up so I could be like, you know what, my nigga, I'm not going to forgive you.
Yeah, give me the option to decide what I'm going to do with this situation.
Yeah, I just think enter me in the conversation, not let me to be the afterthought.
Or act like I'm born at night, but not last night. Ain't that how it go? that I was born last night, not at night.
That's
Like, nigga.
hilarious. Oh my God. Let's take another caller.
Hello, who we have on the line? Where you from and what is your crazy?
Hi, I'm Madison Symphony. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And my crazy is that I rehearse like conversations in my head. Like if I'm gonna have a conversation with somebody, I'm gonna rehearse it before I say it. And I don't know if that makes me insane, but I'm just an overthinker and I'm just very into like perfection almost, where it's kind of not healthy. But I'm an artist, so like I rehearse all the time with my music, but I also rehearse all the time with just simple conversations. I have to figure out what I'm gonna say.
Baby, that is not crazy. And if it is, I'm right there with you. This is Savannah. I have to. The only thing for me is I be having all the hits. Bop, bop, bop. I'm having this conversation. I'm saying this, I'm saying that.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit comes out like nothing that I rehearsed. It's so annoying.
No, exactly.
It is so annoying. And then I lay in the bed at night and everything just flows so smoothly. And I'd be like, why couldn't it just come out like that?
Yes.
But I don't know. I guess in the moment, the way that my brain is computing to the emotion or the feelings or the nervousness or the excitement or whatever it is, it just does not come out.
Let me ask you that. Is that the same with important things as it is with your kids, or you could just say anything to your kids?
No, I think it's this. I wouldn't say I rehearse with my kids, but I definitely don't want to say something. I only want to say things that will be productive and positive. I never want to have a negative conversation with my kid unless it's something that's being addressed and then the positive is coming after.
Yeah.
So I just look at that from that way. But like if it's like an argument or something that I'm trying to like, I had a facts for, I got to rehearse it. I needed to have an outline. I needed to go like this. And it never does.
Yeah, I don't rehearse. I mean, I would have been a great freestyle rapper. I would have really killed that
I'd like to see you try that.
Yes, because, to the hip. The hip to the
Here
hip.
she go. Here she goes.
But what I will say is I feel like I have to be mindful because I can speak so fast and so fluid, I could be quite hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've really crafted mastering what I say and how I say it, because it can be it's sharp. I'm very sharp and curt, and it could be, it could sting.
Mm-hmm.
So I really have to be mindful of my tongue in a different type of way. Because I can make you feel small and slice you up in pieces and put you into a refrigerator in 3 seconds.
Jeez Louise. Jesus. Okay.
So it's two different kinds of rehearsing.
Yeah.
Like, so I have to be more censored.
Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, if you crazy, I'm crazy too, which we all are.
Have a form of crazy.
Yeah, we all out here trying to figure it out. So
we're trying to figure it out. So keep on rehearsing, baby.
Yeah. I'll be right there with you.
Well, that's great. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
You're
No,
not
yeah,
the
you're
only
for having
one.
Me. Congrats
No.
on the podcast.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Good night.
Okay, should we take another caller?
Let's take another caller.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
My name's Ingrid. I'm in Minnesota. Oh my God.
Take a breather.
My crazy.
Wait, where you from?
I'm originally from Congo, DRC, but I live in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Minnesota.
Okay.
Oh, we have a Minnesotans here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Minnesotans.
Yes.
All right. What's your crazy?
Yes. So saying my crazy is about, so I was doing the spouse visa for my husband. I don't know if you're familiar with the process, but when you're a U.S. citizen coming from another country, you can bring your spouse after getting married. But then the immigration is pretty slow. So at some point, they were not responding to any emails or calls. So I started emailing them and be like, hey, since my husband is not here, I'm going to be talking to you like I'm talking to him, and be like, hello, this is my day. Then this is my morning and my evening, at the point where they got tired of me and responded and gave us a visa.
I love that.
I love that. I have to
Like,
say,
I love my man.
listen, and also
Help me.
persistence. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people forget persistence can get the job done in a lot of ways. People are going to be annoyed and tired of you over time. Where was your husband from?
Congo, DRC. the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes, yes. So he's here now?
Not yet. So they just responded this April, and hopefully it's coming this summer in June.
Awesome.
Okay. Congratulations.
Yay. So see, ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, persistence pays off.
Yes.
I actually love that. So I do not think that is crazy.
No.
Because I do not play. I'm very persistent. I'm like, follow back up. You can't find it. Get it done. Figure it out.
She
I
loves
to
a follow up.
Yes, you have to be resourceful and clever.
Yeah,
so,
and you were very clever about how you went about it. So
Yes.
that's really cool.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for taking my call. I can't even believe it.
Yes. Awesome. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
That was so cute.
Yeah,
That's clever.
It was. Like, hey.
Hi. Good
I'm doing
morning.
well today. How are you? WID.
Morning, noon, and night. Oh my gosh. We're going to take a caller.
Hello. Who are we speaking with? Where are you calling from? And what's your crazy?
Hi, my name is Annie. I am from Augusta, Georgia, and my crazy is I had my son when I was 16 years old, and he is now 18 years old, and he is graduating from high school in the next couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel lost. I feel like, what's next? I don't know, the fear of becoming the empty nester and finding myself and I feel like I've always just been wrapped up in being a mom. And so it's just scary going into, the next. And sometimes I look at both of you ladies who look like y'all have older children and how y'all are just stepping into like, what is it that you all like? What is it that y'all want to do? And I'm just trying to figure out ways to navigate that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. I also had my first child young. I was 18 when I had him. Then I had another baby at 20 and then another at 28, something like that, I think. Child, I don't know. But with the boys especially, it was really hard for me to find identity outside of being a mom. I felt like that is where my identity was supposed to be. So I just kind of put all the eggs into that basket. And I understand you have a son. I had a daughter for my third child, and it put a lot of things into perspective for me. And I just wanted to show her, like, to be her role model, basically. And one thing that I kind of kept thinking about as my boys were getting older was, damn, like, one day they gonna get a woman and they gonna leave me. So let me try.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm like, let me try to find the things that make me happy, the things that I enjoy doing, and kind of lean into that more because they gonna be out of here and I'm gonna have to figure it out. So I definitely started that journey a little bit sooner than where you're saying you're wanting to start with your son, now about to graduate from high school. But it definitely takes time, but I definitely think that it is important to do. And I think that when you finally do start to find those things and figure those things out, it's going to be so rewarding and so fun. And also, like, you can look at the job that you've done, well done that you've done with raising your son and seeing the man that he is going to become. So I encourage you to start that process, but I get it, honey. It was definitely hard to remove myself from like the mom role.
Right. And kind of letting go and letting them step into their own humans and saying, okay, mom, step back and just kind of take a moment to figure out you. It's harder than it sounds. Some people are like, oh my God, girl, you about to have girl, I'll be doing X, Y, Z. And I'm like, it's so much easier. Yeah. It's easier said than done. It's so hard to just kind of, because I feel like as women, we were put on this earth to be more than just mothers and wives. We were put on this earth to do like so much more. So, but it's hard, definitely trying to tap into those things.
Yeah. I will also say, just make a bucket list. Like, I think that has been really rewarding for me of all the things that I've wanted to do. And I really believe in this is April speaking, Savannah spoke before, but I really believe in manifesting. So like having a bucket list and going through and checking off the things you're able to accomplish. Like I even have a list now of like little stuff. Like I found this park. We live in LA, so I found this park in Echo Park where you can ride these little duck things, swans.
Yeah, it's cute.
You been there?
I've seen it, but I've never done it. It's very cute.
We should do it. I put it on my bucket list. But it's like little stuff like that, like small, that is like little treats you would never ever do because you didn't have time. So like you could go to the park and do that, or go to the park and have a picnic, or go take a walk, or you know, things that you just, little things that I think sometimes you're not even thinking about, that because when you're a mom first, you're desiring, oh, this person has to go there or do this or do that. So I feel like start with a bucket list. And you start small, and then you have bigger things like, okay, I want to go to Europe next summer, or I want to do whatever. I mean, you're going to have a little free money now that the nigga gone. So like, I mean, I literally cannot stand her. So you need to
have a few points.
Listen. So you get you a little piggy bank and put a little cash over there, and then save up and like treat yourself to something big. But I feel like on a weekly basis, like something you would never do, like plan a brunch with your girlfriends, do something after church, go something you just would never do. And I mean, sometimes people live in a city and don't even know their city. Like, so I mean, I live in LA, and the little swan thing I just found a few weeks ago. And like even Savannah, I've been here 9 years, you've been here 6. We've seen it. We just never went and did it. Like, so like, I'm like, oh, let's go and do that. Or we also often DM each other different restaurants that we like to try. Like you start small, but then you work up to something bigger, like a road trip with your best friend. Like me and Savannah a few years ago started traveling a ton. And like we said, we wanted to go to Fashion Week, or we wanted to go here, we wanted to go there, you know, like instead of keep going to Turks and Caicos all the time, every time you get some free coins, we said we wanted to see Europe, we wanted to do this. So I think it's like we started to be in the art world, like putting yourself in places that you like, oh, I never would imagine I would have done that. You spend 5 years doing that, you're going to be unstoppable. So tell him,
like,
go
son, where you at? Oh, I'm over here.
I'm in the European islands. So again, it's just like,
and before you know it, it's gonna be like, F them kids.
Girl, I said that when mine was 3. So y'all them good mamas making granola. Me on the other hand, I'm like, go ahead and get this Happy Meal. Well, we appreciate you. Have a great night.
Y'all have a great night too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was bucket list.
I'm gonna do that. I don't have a bucket. I mean, I have a big bucket list. I don't have a small things bucket list, and I think that
I have
is
a running
really cool.
list.
I'm gonna do that.
Like a friend of mine just said they wanted to rent, which I thought was a cute idea. They wanted to rent one of those celebrity trucks that drive around LA and put all their friends in it and go see all the houses.
That is hilarious.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Or a group of us and go to Disneyland. Some people told me they hadn't been to Disneyland. Were you one of them?
No. You know what I do want to do?
What?
You know, because when I'm be scrolling on TikTok.
Yes.
I want to go to Epcot in Orlando and drink around the world.
Okay, we should do that.
I'm in Mexico. It is my first drink. I'm in Italy. It is my second drink. Child, be on the ground by the time you get through Epcot.
On the ground.
But it sounds so fun.
That does sound very, very fun. So I feel like it's things like that. Just, I know I really want to see, where's the guys carved out in the mountain?
Mount Rushmore.
I want to see that.
I want to see that.
I do. I want to see it.
Like I be over there like,
I really want to see it one time. I wish I could spin by, but it's
you
not.
ever see Family Vacation?
No.
With the Griswold? Oh yeah, you don't watch TV.
Yeah.
But y'all out there, no. I would, if I go to Mount Rushmore, I would look at it for 2 seconds and be like, all right, let's go. Like,
I would do that too, but I just want to say I saw it.
Got you. I understand that.
Did you do Grand Canyon?
No, ma'am.
Oh my God, I did that last year. It was so good.
No, ma'am.
And I stayed at that that spa in Sedona. That's why I went to Sedona.
I do want to go to Sedona.
So you got to go to the Grand Canyon.
No, thank you.
Yes, you have to go. You cannot not see the Grand Canyon.
No, thank you.
It's very infuriating.
No, maybe we'll see.
Oh, yeah,
take a day trip.
Come on. You have to see the U.S. monuments. Let's hear a voicemail.
Hey, I am Jackie in little bitty Albany, Georgia. And my crazy is I want everybody in my neighborhood to take care of their yards. I don't care if you own it, you own the house, you rent the house. I want everybody to take care of their yards. And my crazy is I will do research and find out who owns the house and send them a letter and plead with them. Like, can you please, tell the people renting from you to keep their yards clean, or if I know the homeowner, I'll make friends with them and just, even offer my services. Like, can I help you out there if you're not feeling well or something? Because I can't stand it. Some people, they can just go in their house, close their door, go to work and go on about their life. I can't do it. I can't do it. So y'all might want to help me out. That's not crazy.
I actually totally agree.
I agree too.
I'm gonna mind my business. I'm not going in, but to me, I'm definitely judging you for sure. Because
your eyes even squinted when you said that.
I feel like the yard is like a must reflection of your house, the grooming and the keptness of you. That's like your teeth. That's like a pedicure. It's just certain things I'm like, you don't keep yourself groomed. I have a real issue with that.
That's the first impression when you pulling up on somebody.
On their house, their yard is not kept. That's crazy.
So I'm just going to assume you got roaches too. Are you jumping to that conclusion or?
I mean, it just depends on how crazy it is out front.
No, but I agree. I mean, I don't think if I'm living in my home and coming out every day, like I don't want to see an unkept lawn in the, like something I see all day, every day. Like I don't want to see that.
My block is not as tidy as I would like. But I mind my business because I don't talk to the neighbors. So, but it's not giving premium. I mean, your block is looking great.
You can't even see nothing on my block.
It's giving fancy.
There is a house though that I wonder about when I ride up my street. It's all burned on the inside and the roof. Nothing on the outside was touched. So I'm like, what happened here?
And no one lives there.
No one lives there because it's not livable. But they're not doing anything with it.
I seen that house 3 years ago.
Yeah. They still haven't done anything. So it is an eyesore coming up the street, but I'm not gonna complain. Like you said, I'm gonna mind my business, but I'm out of there in a couple of years.
Jackie said she writing a letter though.
She said
and she said,
can I help you though? Like
I'm not
she don't like it that much that she said
I'm gonna make friends with you. I'm not making friends with nobody. Don't ask me to do nothing. Not a nick a nan. Don't take a package or nothing. Should we take another voicemail?
Hey, y'all. This is Lex from Oklahoma City, and I have so many crazies, but the one on my mind today is the fact that I feel like when I'm preparing to go out of town, I have to buy all new things, all new clothes, all new toothbrushes, all new lingerie, like all new things before I go out of town, and end up spending more money before the trip than I do on the trip. I feel like that's absolutely insane, yet I'm not stopping, especially because it's my 30th birthday trip. Like, be so for real. I'm about to spend this money. But I do feel like it's insane, and I'm going to be looking at them bank statements when I get back like, Lord help me. But that's my crazy. Tell me what y'all think.
I love a good outfit.
I
I do have to say I have acquired a lot of stuff. So typically I don't shop before we travel. You definitely do. I don't. And especially if we're going to Europe with the VAT and I know I got to hit my stores. I can't do it all.
I like a little treat. One thing. It's a new experience, so I should experience it in something new.
You wear a lot of new shit.
And yet I hate to shop.
Yeah,
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Delana, get your friend.
What? No, I agree with that. I think that having something nice while you're enjoying yourself on a trip is, I like that.
Now, if I was going on vacation with my man, I think I would get a few pieces. Going on vacation with you, I wear the same shit.
Damn, tell me how you really feel.
Oh, that voice was cute. Yeah, I feel like
I get it.
With my man, I would. Just a few.
You is really, you be popping tags too. Stop playing.
No, I'm a baller on a budget.
Okay.
You know, I love to singe or shorten, spruce it up in other ways. Cut it, fringe it, tie it. I improvise.
Yeah.
I spend my money wisely. And I still...
Same.
No.
I am very thrifty.
No. When's the last time you bought something from Zara for yourself?
Wait, I gotta answer.
Me? Last week.
When me and Zuri was in Paris.
Okay. Because you was in a bind.
No, I was not. I wanted it.
Okay. What's my other go-to store for a basic?
Aritzia? Oh, H&M.
Aritzia is a different price level.
Okay, well, can we go to another voice?
Aritzia is mid-level.
I like Aritzia. They got good basics.
I love Aritzia, but it's mid-level. It's mid. It's giving $99 to $110 for a pant.
I think the thing for me is I don't like to shop. So I want to buy something that's quality. Not to say that the Zaras and the H&Ms are not, but like I like to wear my stuff.
Once.
This is not true.
Yes, it is.
Hello, what's your name? Where you calling us from? And what is your crazy?
Hello, my name is Luciana. I'm from Dallas, and I'm calling. And my crazy is that I ask for people to have common sense, and they don't. But sometimes I wonder, do I have common sense?
Baby, common sense is not common, honey.
Yeah, this is April, and I love a person with common sense. And someone told me a few years ago, not everybody has common sense. Common sense is not so common. Yeah, I hate people that don't have common sense.
Definitely not.
Me too.
Me too.
It annoys me.
Me too. We right there with
But
you.
Yeah,
I've learned to not be so mean about it because I used to be mean. Mm-hmm. I used to say, "Do you have common sense?"
I wish I can learn how not to be mean because I give people a stupid face. It's like
me too. That's what I do. I wear the thought on my face, and I just be like, okay.
Yeah, I'm more so like
just look at them. They already know like this.
Yeah, I just say, "Do you have common sense?" And then they get mad. That's why I lost a lot of assistants in the past. I'm sorry for the assistants that didn't have common sense.
Damn.
Listen, you can't keep up. Can you figure it out? Or can you not?
No, yeah. I have to agree. Lack of common sense is definitely one of them.
I think my sister now got more common sense than me.
Love that for you. Kudos. Sorry,
don't be calling out names. People be stealing employees.
She ain't going nowhere. But thank you so much for calling us. We love that question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Do you think you could teach people common sense?
Mm-mm. Either you got it or you don't. I think common sense is something you develop at a very early age. It comes with your gross motor skills.
Some of the things I don't like. So common sense. Mm-hmm. No, not being a self-starter. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate that. Mm-hmm. Lazy. Mm-hmm. Those two knock me out. And not being resourceful. Gotta ask a lot of questions.
Sometimes people need details.
Figure it out.
Especially if they don't want to upset you.
Listen, don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Just figure it out.
But you would rather somebody not ask the details to the questions and then come back with something. You'd be like, what the fuck is this?
For me, it's...
people sometimes have to ask questions for clarity. That doesn't mean it's no common sense.
To me, it's the level of questions.
Okay. So that goes back to what you said about being a self-starter.
Yes.
Ask the right questions so that then you can figure it the fuck out.
Right. But instead you want me to figure it out for you while you asking the questions. So what are you trying to say? Okay? What are you trying to say? Where are you trying to go? How are we gonna get there? Because right now it's giving walking. I need you to get on a speeding boat. The hell's happening?
Yeah, no, I think common sense starts very early. Let's roll. Oh, go ahead.
Do what?
Roll into the next voice.
Let's roll in is crazy.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm from Virginia Beach, and
So I have a situation with my current boyfriend, and he is Caucasian, and he's my first time dating outside my race. And right now we're kind of like going through a situation where like he wants me to be more conservative. And I just find that hard to do because when he first met me, he met me as being a little bit, like I like to dress a little sexy sometimes. So like that's how he met me. So now like here we are a year later and like it's his deal breaker. Like he needs me to change this, thing about me dressing like sexy. And, I just don't know how I feel about it because I just feel like it's a little hypocritical, but here I am kind of like needing, I guess, advice because like I kind of feel like sometimes he makes me feel like I'm crazy for not like wanting to like change because I just feel like you shouldn't have to ask your partner to change something like that about yourself. So like, am I crazy?
I have mixed feelings about it. First of all, I don't think that's him being Caucasian has anything to do with that.
That's my first thought. I think that's
and the fact that you calling him Caucasian, I'm not sure that y'all should be together over the long haul. Caucasian is crazy. Just a white guy. I mean, Jesus Christmas. Oh my goodness. Caucasian? What is happening?
Okay.
So she ain't sure about the race thing. So she needs to get sure with that, separate from him. I feel like when you are in a relationship, there is a level of consideration of what you wear. Same as when you're a mom. I just feel like I've always kept a level of standard on how I've presented myself. So I feel like that's always been pretty consistent. But I feel like a lot of times people dress one way to go out, which I do have an outfit I wear out, but it's still presentable that I could wear it around my kids or I could wear it around my man. I don't think any man wants to be with a woman who is putting her body out in a way that is attracting a certain type of energy and attention as if she's not in a relationship, especially not if he's not with you.
I agree with you.
I don't think it's trying to be, now I don't know his personality, but I don't think that means that he automatically is trying to control what you wear. But I mean, I'm not sure.
Change you.
I'm not sure how you were dressing before. This goes back to last season when we were talking about
the shorts in
and just
public.
The way people dress is just sometimes it's inappropriate. I really have an issue with it still since season 1. It's been 3 months.
Ain't nothing changed.
So I feel like it's pretty hard to sometimes women are dressing in a way that attracts a certain type of energy.
Yeah, I agree with that. But to what she said, I mean, like you said, the uncertainty of the situation as a whole, but also like, I don't know that I like the idea of somebody wanting to change you, especially if, like she said, he met me dressing sexy and now he wants me to change. Like, I feel like
he may not want her to change. He just may want her to tone it down.
Right, but we only got the context that we got.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, so I was also dating a Caucasian man. White man.
That's a white man.
Can you not call him Caucasian?
That's a white man.
I've never said that word in my life.
Yes.
No, I was dating a white man last summer, and we went and traveled to Greece. And we had been long distance for a while, and so this was like a big first trip. And so I'm getting dressed to go out on a boat in Greece, and I'm wearing like a bathing suit with like a shawl, like it's Greece, like you're going on a boat. And he's not really paying attention to me until we walk out the door, and he goes, "That's what you're wearing." And I was like, "We're going on a boat. Like, I'm going to jump in the water." Like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, you're just peacocking." And he was like, "You just want to show off." And that's when I was like, "Oh, you're just insecure." And so that's why, like, this made me think of that. Like, maybe he thinks that she's getting too much attention and he has insecurities, so maybe he would leave her or she would leave him. But I don't know. I just had a similar experience.
Is peacocking a Caucasian word? Because I never heard that word in my life. Have you heard that word, peacocking?
No, but I
put two and two together. Let's start there.
can't.
That's when it was a problematic peacocking. Man, the Caucasians definitely be having some words, boy. Peacocking. I was wondering what that meant when you were saying it.
Mm-mm.
So showing off. Peacocks are mean.
I can't with you, man. No, yeah, I mean,
so
definitely, I
did
think
that
it's a
not
level of
work out
insecurity.
because of that?
It was a lot. He called me a dick.
Oh, damn.
Dick is a Caucasian word too.
Oh my God.
I've never heard a black African American call somebody a dick. That is crazy. Some of the terminologies is crazy. And what context was that used in?
We were at a fancy dinner, and he was like berating me about like religion and wanting to have this conversation, and I didn't want to talk about it at that moment. And so he started to say outrageous things, and so my reaction was to giggle. So I laughed, and then he was like, "Why are you laughing? Like that's such a dick thing to do. You're a dick." And I was like, I think I'm gonna go.
Oh my God.
What? Did you stay on the rest of the trip with him? I'm very intrigued by this story.
Well, actually, I left and went to Italy and Paris by myself, and he went back to where he came from.
Love it. Love that.
What city was that he came from?
He was working in Bahrain at the time.
Oh.
Ooh. Fancy.
And where was he from?
Ohio.
Just giving dick.
Just giving dick.
Diggity diggity dick.
Oh my gosh. Like a little kid that closed the door in the
That
bathroom.
word is disgusting. Who has called somebody a dick? He's
That
a
man.
dick.
That man caught
I don't like-
that girl dick.
I can't believe it.
People get called dicks all the time.
They do?
I think so.
When's the last time you heard somebody call somebody a dick?
Probably in a movie or something, not in real life.
Yeah. That's
But-
like saying, hey, you cunt.
Which happens.
I never hear that either. All these words are
We're not in
psychotic.
those environments.
No. It's giving the fuck. Well,
This was a good day.
This was a good day. Thank you for joining us for
Episode 2.
season 2.
There you go.
The two of us. I wish we had a little theme song about twos.
It's escaping me. I can't even help.
We love you guys.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for
Everybody's
coming in.
crazy.
Everybody's crazy.
Bye.
Bye.
Everybody's crazy. Yo, everybody's crazy. Yo, everybody's crazy. Yo, everybody's crazy.